From British royals to world leaders, there were several high-profile figures in the newly released court documents involving alleged sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. But there's one name in particular that people can't stop talking about. Court documents concerning convicted sex offenders and suspected trafficker Jeffrey Epstein have confirmed a long-standing suspicion. Former U.S. President Bill Clinton is mentioned by Joanna Sjoberg, one of Epstein's alleged victims.
I just said, hey, wow. Jeffrey sitting with Bill Clinton.
Alongside Clinton, other high-profile figures like Prince Andrew and Donald Trump are named, but there isn't a definitive list of clients as some suspected there would be. The list many people are still referring to is really a wide-ranging array of documents, and the names are scattered throughout. It's also worth noting that Clinton, Prince Andrew, and Trump have also never been implicated in any illegal activities or criminal wrongdoing related to Epstein. According to CNN, Sjoberg claimed Epstein had told her, "Clinton likes them young," referring to girls. Although Sjoberg didn't call Clinton a friend of Epstein's, she stated they had dealings. The Epstein scandal began in 2005 after he was arrested for paying a minor for sex. The billionaire pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 13 months in a work release program. Then in 2019, new allegations of sex trafficking were leveled against Epstein, painting many of his associates in a terrible light. This spurred Clinton to publicly deny any knowledge of Epstein's crimes. However, the former president's attempt at distancing himself from Epstein did little to erase their eyebrow-raising history. Clinton and Epstein's relationship came to light in the early 2000s, but the Daily Beast alleges that the pair knew each other as far back as the 1990s. Epstein and his rumored girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, allegedly visited Clinton at the White House during his first presidential term. The New York Post alleges that these visits happened more than 17 times. While Clinton was running for re-election in 1995, several high-profile individuals donated up to $100,000 by buying seats at campaign banquets. Epstein was among 15 persons named as those donors. The New York Times notes that Epstein and Clinton's relationship only attracted public suspicion once the former president was pictured on Epstein's plane in 2002, more than a year after the end of his presidency. After the media frenzy about Clinton traveling on Epstein's plane, both men spoke to New York Magazine about their mutual respect in 2002. Epstein called Clinton the world's greatest politician. Meanwhile, the former president described the billionaire as generous before adding, "He's a committed philanthropist with a keen sense of global markets and an in-depth knowledge of 21st century science." Ironically, Epstein did not have an undergraduate degree. Clinton never publicly addressed the 2005 accusation, but in 2006, Epstein quietly donated $25,000 to the Clinton Foundation. When Epstein faced new federal sex trafficking charges in 2019, Clinton released a statement through his spokesperson, Angel Urena, which said, "President Clinton knows nothing about the terrible crimes Jeffrey Epstein pleaded guilty to in Florida some years ago, or those with which he has been recently charged in New York." The statement added that the former president had taken a total of 4 trips on Epstein's airplane, including 2 to Africa, 1 to Europe, and 1 to Asia. Urena also noted that these trips were related to Clinton Foundation business. However, in 2016, Fox News reported that Epstein's flight logs showed at least 26 trips with Bill Clinton. 1 year after Clinton denied any knowledge of Epstein's wrongdoing, a photo of the former president receiving a massage from an Epstein accuser went public. The image was taken in 2002, the same year that Epstein and Clinton had publicly praised each other. Clinton was implicated by Shantae Davies, who allegedly worked as a personal masseuse for Epstein.
On almost every trip that I did go on, there were young girls around.
Davies alleged that during a trip on Epstein's plane, Clinton, complaining of neck pains, asked her for a massage. She also recounted how Maxwell had insisted she oblige the request. Clinton has continued to deny any wrongdoing through Angel Urena. Of course, it's worth noting that this isn't the only sex-related scandal Bill Clinton has been involved in. In 1998, Clinton denied claims he'd engaged in improper behavior with White House intern Monica Lewinsky until undeniable evidence unearthed the truth of their affair. If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE-4673.